Welcome back to College Football 27. This is my sophomore season, and I'm the starter in Michigan. Yeah, boy. Now, if you tuned in to see Rozier, picking to go to college, started at Michigan State. I came over here, and the coach told me he needed to win a record, or his job is on the line. Now, can this team save his job? Wait a minute. Who that? But now I'm going to go ahead and let you watch the rest of the game. Leave your comments. You know what to do if you like this. Hit that like, subscribe, slip and slide and join the squad, all that good stuff. And go ahead and enjoy.
Hit you right in the mouth. That's who Michigan is.
They'll go with a direct snap. Might have a chance. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. He'll pull it down and run. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of hands.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. They'll go right back to him. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Takes the handoff. It's Baker. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. The option, he'll keep it. There's some room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baker. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got the back over the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Run in the red zone, it's Baker. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Run inside. It's Baker. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are ready to fire from the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Baker. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players, physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, as a quarterback, you know, if you put the ball anywhere near this guy, anywhere in his vicinity with his catch radius and his athleticism, he's going to be able to snag it. They weren't able to hit him in stride, but he bails his quarterback out with an awesome diving catch.
Running inside, it's Baker. He's piled up 112 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback keep. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really
and the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season with all the expansion. Maybe a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Connection to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Such a nice job at pass protection. You've got the corner out there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd? A shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hand. The Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Off the play fake on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Baker. Turning it on. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And these drops can be very frustrating because you know he wants the football, and he demands the football. Dadgum, receivers a lot of times will walk in the huddle, throw me the ball. I've heard worse stories than that and worse language, but calling for the football, got to make plays, man. That's how you get more balls thrown in your direction.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Hands it off on the counter. They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baker. Maybe some room here. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Looking for room. It's Baker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach... One final play before the end of the quarter. Some misdirection with the counter. There he goes. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Fires to the big fella. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the Wolverines have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The run inside. It's Baker. Could be an alley. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Just a quick little turnout by that tight end, just moving the ball a little bit forward.
Yeah, that's called the stick route. You're just trying to turn around and give your quarterback a place to go with the football. That's an easy completion.
Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll try to power their way ahead. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
And that's a great way to start this drive. Listen, we understand the situation. We need a touchdown, we need a 2-point conversion, but you can't get all of that on one play. Stay consistent, plenty of time still left on the clock. Dink and dunk if you need to. Take what the defense gives you.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And you can tell that the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the 4th quarter game.
And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. Drag down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys?
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He turns that loose down the right side. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy...
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? That's caught. It's Baker. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Catches a pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Michigan. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Really nice job getting...
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players.